Hey, what's good everyone? Today we're going to take a closer look at something more contemporary than the last couple times. Pretty current model. This is the New Balance X90, and if you want to find out my thoughts on this shoe, then you got to stay tuned. So this one here had been laying some time in my apartment in a pile of other shoes that I have gotten over a course of a couple of weeks, and just didn't have the time to do any reviews on it. Just other things that were a little bit more important than sneaker reviews. But today is the time. Today is the day that I'm gonna crack these suckers out, because it is becoming spring soon, and these dropped actually last summer. I'm not gonna review this colorway in particular, but more so this model. The X90 is a combination of a couple of models from the 99X series, in particular the 990 V3, the 991, the 992, and the 998 actually. And they have incorporated a couple of elements from each shoe. For example, these straps here from the 998, then we have a 992 midsole, and the VAM straps from the 990 V3, and just a couple elements that they have borrowed from the model, like I said, and I think the result is pretty dope. I have been eyeing these for the longest time. They dropped last year in the summertime, I think, and I was always hesitant getting them. Not really hesitant getting them because I didn't find my size. I tried size 12, my usual New Balance size, and these didn't fit at all. The actual materials on the pair are pretty nice, I have to admit. I wasn't very impressed with the sock-like models that they came out at the very beginning of the release of the X90, but this Reconstructed Pack here is a whole lot better, because I just love a classic shoe with mesh and some suede on the upper, and just some paneling that I find much more exciting than a very plain and a simple sock or booty-like construction. So this is something I really love. And back to the materials, we have some, well, decent suede actually, I have to admit. VAM straps are artificial leather here, and we have a very nice soft mesh on the top and on the sides and on the collar of the shoe, and again, some decent quality suede here on the heel, and this is really actually nice. Also, the inside is padded very thick and very comfortable, and the whole fit is like a sock. But we're gonna get to the sizing later on at one point, so let me tell you a little bit more about this shoe. I grabbed these, and actually I have to say I didn't grab these once. I think this is the third pair I bought, because actually, unfortunately, New Balance seems to be following directions of Nike with this one somehow, for some reason. This is not made in USA, this is made in Asia, to be exact. This is made in China, which usually shouldn't be a problem. But I had to order these 3 times, and to be honest, I also, if I would have been really anal about this whole thing, I would have sent these back as well. These were on sale, but they always had some kind of issues. The first one that I got had a twisted heel cup and a very heavy misalignment on the right foot here in the heel. This one is not perfect either, but a whole lot better than the other one. So I decided to keep these. All the other ones, they had some funky shape of the VAM straps here on top, just misalignments, was completely crooked, and all of them actually have glue marks around the shoe here on the midsole, where the upper and the midsole have been glued together. And by one point I didn't bother about it anymore and just wanted to have the shoe, and I didn't think that sending them back again and waiting for another pair would have improved the whole thing. So actually, with the quality control, or with the workmanship on this pair here, I'm not super happy. Maybe one or the other one of you guys have experienced the same. Maybe you have totally different results, but I just can speak for myself, and not too impressed. Usually I'm a huge New Balance fan, but I think quality control on the Made in Asia things here should be a little bit better. Anyway, I really dig the shoe. Otherwise I wouldn't have ordered this 3 times, because I really want to have one. And I have to admit, I'm quite impressed. I think the combination of all these 99X series models has turned out really well. One thing that I didn't like at the beginning was, and still not too crazy about that, is the super chunky heel on this midsole here, and also looks pretty chunky from the back. And the fact is that the shape of the heel is not very anatomical. It is a little bit straight, and I think the shape could be a little bit more on the performance side. But this is not a performance shoe. This is a lifestyle shoe, and it is actually pretty comfortable. So if you're looking for a very comfortable sneaker, don't hesitate to grab one of these. This is a Revlite midsole, which is a lot more reduced from the usual performance midsoles that you find on the Made in USA series, but it's very comfortable. And on this particular pair, I really love the gum bottom. Always a sucker for gum bottom, so this is right up my alley. And this combination of blue and gray tones here on the upper is just super dope. This is so classic New Balance. You just cannot beat this. And I have to admit, the new models that have come out for this season, I think, are all colors. It's a combination of beige, gray, and dark blue or black, and all of them look killer, really. And it really makes me think grabbing another one of these. If you want to get one of these, make sure that you grab one that is in good condition, otherwise send it back. Watch out that you're not getting a pair that is crooked or misaligned, you have any glue stains. It's make sure that you get with your money. So, sizing. So I'm going to tell you about the sizing after the on-feed, so stay tuned for that, and see you in a minute. Sizing wise, I think these fit true to size. Usually my New Balance size and Made in the USA is a US 12, and these are a US 13. I did try them on in the store in a size 12, and they were super snug. There is no size 12.5, so I had to grab the 13, but I have to admit they do not run too big. They're just perfect for me. But on the other hand, if you're a usual size 13 true to size, you might feel that these are a little snug. Perfect for me, which is good. And I think I'm gonna be grabbing another one of these, because the current line that they have released is just super dope, and just all of the 3 pairs are just killer. So, but in the end, I do not think that I need a whole stack of these. I think 1 or 2 of them is enough, or another collaboration, because there have been a couple of dope collaborations, but like I said, I think like 1 or 2 of these is pretty much enough. Let me know, what do you think of them? Did you grab them up? Are you gonna grab them up? Are you gonna wait for sale? And let me know in the comments. Leave a comment, leave a like, share this video if you want. And if you like my channel, then please subscribe. And if you like this video, then please hit thumbs up, because it's gonna help me out in the long run. And I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope I'm gonna see you next time again. So thanks for watching. Until then, bye bye.